Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. Today we're going to be talking about Brawn and the Class 1 project. It's going to be a bit of a combination video because this has been being filmed for a while because I've had to wait for a load of parts to arrive. I'm going to cut in a second to the start of this, which was the 5th of March, the day after my birthday. Then there'll be a load of progress photos of the various bits and pieces, and then I'm going to talk about what's on the table in front of me and talk about what else has been done. There is also some other video footage. I went to go and see Sean and Paul and they've helped me with rolling the fenders and I've got some footage of that, and then I will talk about what's next. Don't forget to do the usual things: like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on to the main meat of the video. Today is the 5th of March. I am up at RC Adventures Shildon for the GCRC family competition. It's the day after my birthday. And why are we looking at Brawn, people ask? Well, you can see the BERCC sticker there. Sean, the chairman of the BERCC, asked me to bring Brawn with me. Why? Well, it turns out he'd got me a birthday present. Now, Brawn is not on a hard body, and because we know that Little Blue is not the most competitive in Class 1, Sean has got me a body for my birthday to go on to Brawn so that I can then build myself a competitive Class 1 rig with a hard body. So there might be some cutting and shutting done with that, and then I'm going to need to do something on the rear so that it fits, take this bit off, sort the bumper out and stuff like that. But that's really, really kind of him. Thank you very much, Sean. Right, hopefully this is all going to make sense. So what I've done is I've put together a load of parts to build this up. So taking the body that Sean has gave me, I don't know whether I've put in the stuff about rolling the fenders yet or whether I'm going to put it in after this. It'll be send on what is editing, so you can see that they've been rolled on here. You'll either see it happening or you'll have already seen it happen. Right, let's talk about what the parts we've got together, because I've still got a problem in the fact that the glass for this, the order that I made for that has cancelled, and I've been putting parts together now for a while. Because this is running Class 1, I'm going to be running Class 1 high racks, okay? Now, I have got a set of plastic bead locks to put on it, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm actually waiting for is talking to Gareth at GCRC. Trial are bringing out some blue 1.9 bead locks in the same pattern as they've brought out for their 1/6 scale stuff. There's a 2.9 currently that's really gorgeous in blue, and apparently they're bringing it out in 1.9, so I'm waiting for those. So for the BERCC weekend, Gareth has offered to lend me a set of wheels that are already mounted up that are Trial metal rims, with Class 1 high racks on and power foams, because that's the other thing. I'm going to run power foams in these, and I've spoke to Brian at Small and Sound. He's getting those ready for me, and I'm going to pick them up that weekend. So that's the wheels and tyres combo. For anybody that's catching up with all of this, this base chassis under this is a RGT EX 86010 JK, which has earned the colloquial name Brawn because it's a transformer, and Brawn is the name of one of the transformers because I have multiple bodies for it. So it has a trail body, which is the original JK body, which was white, and then I've done a full police Battenberg and lights and stuff on that, so that's for trailing. For normal crawling, it has got a Volkswagen Beetle body that goes on it because it actually helps it to roll over, and obviously this will be the Class 1 body and the Class 1 setup because Little Blue wasn't up to Class 1. It had a good go, but yeah, some work needs doing on that, and that will happen as my time and energy allows. Right, so let's talk about the rest of the parts we've got here, and then I'll look at the body as we've got over there. So inside it, it has got a Tamiya 1/10 scale rally cockpit setup. Got the heads and stuff like that. I've cut that. I'll show that in a minute or two. And it's got all the decals for that. That will go to my brother Kelden Raven at Kelden Raven Customs, and I'll get him to do the painting of all of that. But I still need to get some glass, because what I want to do is, although I have temporarily mounted it inside the cockpit, as you can see here, what I want to do is mount that into the glass section so that that can all go in as a oneer. Okay. Also related to that, once I get the glass, I can fit this. Which is, you can see here, Trailfinder 2 Hilux, which is what this is, and it's basically a metal rear grille that goes across the back there, but that will fit. So this bit will go inside the glass, and the frame will go on the outside, and that will look really good on the back there. So that's that part, which again is not likely to go on for the BERCC competition, unless... yeah, it might go on, it might not. We'll see how that goes. Okay. This is also not going on just yet. So this is a full metal roll bar that sits in the back there. But I need to get that sorted. I want to get it run, but I want to run this. This is not essential for running it. So it does add some weight. It adds some weight high up and back. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But yeah, that's another part that's got to go on it. I have an aerial, which was a gift for me for Christmas, and that is going to go somewhere up the front here, I think, or I might even mount it onto the front bumper. We'll see about that. That's the lights that go onto this. Again, I'm not sure about that. I may mount them elsewhere to give me more lighting. Again, it's going to be run predominantly in this mode for competition, so not run in the dark. Although it may be that I will put this together for running in other things at other places, because I still have got the free tickets I won to go to the Funduro. So I need to sort that out. Right, we've got various deco stuff that needs to go on. Once I've got it all done up, I've got a fire extinguisher. So again, I'm putting all the parts together. Some jerry cans there. Okay, let's talk about the battery. So this is a battery that I got put onto by Phil at Tomley RC from CNHL. It's a 6600 mAh 100C 7.4 2S LiPo in a hard pack, and I'll show you where that goes inside. Because this is taking over for Little Blue in Class 1, I am going to run the classic Little Blue spoiler sat in from the back, so it sits in from that so it doesn't catch. I just need to heat that. and fit that. That's one of the things that's going to get done, because this is all going to get painted. That's one of the jobs that's getting done after this. So I want to do this video, and then I will do do another video of it all together, which may be linked into the video of the first run at the BERCC and what's going on over there. Talking about paint, so the paints that I am using, which are the same ones as we used on Little Blue when I painted that. Let's see if I can get all of those onto camera. Okay, so it's Rust-Oleum, and I'm using the white matte finish plastic primer, which is what I did on Little Blue, and it's worked really well. We haven't had any problems with it coming off the body at all, and that's another hard body, so you know, that's good. The main part of it will be the spar blue in the gloss. Then you've got the navy, and then over the top of that, I haven't got the kit thing here. Give me 1 second. So over the top of all of that will be this Rust-Oleum polyurethane finish, which is a matte clear, which should then knock down the gloss of these two as it did on Little Blue, and give us that nice hard coat. So I'm using all Rust-Oleum, so then I don't have any problems with peeling and such like. Right, I don't know how you're finding this. I'm trying one of my ring lights that I bought for filming TikToks and such like with. So that's where we are there. Right, okay, where am I at? Got all of that together. Let's talk about what we've actually done. So
it's gone in there, look. The top of that's gone in. That's bent in. I need to try and get that bent back out again, otherwise your thingy's not going to fit properly. Sorry.
That's right, no worries. It's cool.
Got a flat bit of metal or something. So you can put...
Yeah, but it's gonna have to go up inside, I think, because it's got a set bed, hasn't it? But it's cool. With the bottle and the heat gun. We've rolled the fenders, front and rear. And it's all done. Once I get the rims, I shall put the actual tyres that I'm using as opposed to these, which are the same size.
It looks brilliant.
It does, it does.
It looks absolutely.
And thank you for all your help.
That's all right, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Right, so I've got some body pins with pullers in my trademark blue, which should look good. I have put a plastic back on it, which just needs finishing off. It sits pretty well. I've put it on shorter body pins. I made these two holes in the front here, these two nipples, as I keep talking about, because you push those, it lifts off. And now we can see the basis of the RGT EX86010JK. The battery pack, I've moved the battery tray even further forward because there's a position at the back, there's a position in the middle, and you can possibly see, if I tip that like that, that it would normally sit on these two holes here, and I've moved it as much forward as I possibly can, giving myself a little clearance at this end so the battery pack fits in. I have had to slot the back here. The back again is on the pins, and if I slide that off, you see again I've made, this is basically thick plastic cards that I've made a bed cover for, that the thing we fitted to, and then I slotted it underneath to get it in, and you can see I've cut there. So this is pretty stock, pretty standard. It is basically a stock RGT EX860A, basically stock RGT. It's got a TRX4 front and rear bumper mount, so I could fit these aftermarket bumpers that it's been running for a while, which are metal. Obviously these tyres are going to be switched out. We've got the front mounted motor, which is obviously good for crawling and that sort of thing. But apart from that, it is pretty stock. Talking about what we've done here, you can see here the rally interior. I've cut, and let me pop that out. See there, I marked it all up and drilled the holes, which is we've got all of that. Mounted this in there. At some point I may do it with a back on it, because that might, you know, run a flatbed and a cage. We'll see how that goes. I quite like it with having the rear on. I like it having the spoiler look. It makes it more like Little Blue, and yeah, that's that bit of it. So yeah, that's all done. It's the rally interior, which will get sorted and fitted. I'm still looking for the glass. And that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully this video has not been too long. Hopefully it's interesting. I will do some more once I've done the painting on it and we've got it ready for the next stage, but that's the next bit of work that I need to get done for the weekend of the 28th. It's likely that you won't see the completed project until after then. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for doing all the usual things, and I will catch everybody next time.